the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go? Taylor Ward now at the plate. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
No, that's a ball. That's a ball.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And
Nope.
another
Ball three.
ball.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Started after it, appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That one felt good. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Inside, just missed.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Back in the Bronx and towing the slab in this one, Logan Gilbert. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Whoa.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And now it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The next pitch misses. 2-2. Inside, almost got him. And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
Batting second, the designated.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit, Singy.
Yeah, it's really tough for any team that struggles to get on base. Dramatic home runs and base-clearing hits do more for a team than just change the score. Good teams feed off that stuff.
Ben Rice, the next to hit, takes outside. The 1-0. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 34, Elliot Ramos.
Whoa.
Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That one fouled off. Rice off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
That one almost got him. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Gilbert with the strikeout. The Yanks leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two now. And there's a ball. Line drive, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The 0-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Ground ball up the middle, Lombard. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Donovan.
Base is empty after the double play. Brendan Donovan will hit next. Two down, nobody on. Just
No, that's
missed.
a ball.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Batting eighth.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. Man at second.
That's a ball.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 1 and the Yankees nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jr.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No.
0-2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Missed inside with the curve. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. There goes the runner. Out towards right center field, Rodriguez. On his way over, he's got it. And there's one away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder,
Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. Line drive. He makes the grab.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Chisholm leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. We played 2 full. It's the Mariners 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back in New York, on to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, number 4.
Nope. Ball one.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Now all even up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
On the ground to first. Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Julio Rodriguez on deck for the M's. That's in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Mariners go down quietly there, but they still lead it 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the last of the third. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Well,
this one popped up. Young moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
no, that's a ball. Strike one. Ball.
That
Nope.
misses the
Ball
zone.
three.
Ball 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Ben Rice, the next to hit. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Nope, that's high. Ball.
That
Oh.
misses. And now 3-0. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 34, Elliot Ramos.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ward in position. That is the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 1 and the Yankees nothing. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That's
Oh.
too low. Ball one.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's a 1-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And a
Ball
slider
right.
misses down and away. That one
That's
misses.
4. Take your
So a
base.
leadoff walk.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, number 8, Dominic Canzone.
And that's in there at
Boom.
the knees for a strike. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone, and it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
One out man at first. Cole Young getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Runner on the go.
Up.
That's in for a strike. Throw to
Safe, he's
second.
in.
He's safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Man at second. That's
Nope,
outside.
that's away.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Man on second, 2 down.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next offering is fouled back. And it's even up. Got him swinging. Mariners leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. bottom of the fourth, so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. Fouled off left side. One, two now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The Notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Right.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Next
Ball
one
one.
misses. Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Next to hit, George Lombard
That's the ball.
Jr. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That
Ball
one
two.
way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. To third, Donovan. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Yanks held in check. They're down 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Movement in the Yankees pen. Bradley Hanner, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Yarbrough also throwing. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2-1 now. Upstairs. Foul ball there. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles under this one. One down.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Colt Emerson.
And the batter will be the shortstop. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Man at first, one away. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Stays alive. Donovan, the base runner at first with one out. And a payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
Hey!
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Cole is done in this one. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. New pitcher on here, Bradley Hanner. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
This one in the air right field, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Late on that fastball. Two down, nobody on.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Whoa.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Two come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 3-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That one
Ball,
outside. Ball 1. Swings through that. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, This pitch has come back into play.
That is the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Julio Rodriguez digs in now.
Fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Takes it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Yarbrough into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And up next for Seattle, Cole Young.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
No, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Oh, he
No,
doesn't get the
that's a
call.
ball.
2-1. That one in there across the letters.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And they'll do it again.
Five foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Three-two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Swing and a ground ball. Jazz tosses to first. Third out. One left for Seattle, but they lead it 3-0. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the sixth inning. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul.
Ball.
looking. That's a strikeout. Grisham wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a 2-2. Inside, almost got him.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Foul ball. And the 0-1. There's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The Mariners leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Relay throw to second, in there safely.
Up next for the Yankees.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
That one inside. Look out. The 1-2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. A strikeout and a walk. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Right through there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
Coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boog.
Well,
That's a really good take.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan.
well. Strike one.
Donovan wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Good hitters count the 2-0.
Strike one.
On the corner for a strike. That
Nope,
one
that's off the
just
plate.
misses. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. That one is
that's a
foul,
boy.
and he'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, Weston Wilson.
Up.
That
Ball
one
one.
way inside. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
The 1-2. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Jazz tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Colt.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Strike.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And he chases that one, and that'll do it. Mariners are down in order, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for the
Michael
Mariners,
Rucker gets the
number
ball now.
38,
Coming on to face a
Michael
righty here, and he's been
Rucker.
fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, George Lombard Jr.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Yankees looking to rally. The 1-2. Got him. One down. Lombard thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges.
Oh,
Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gabe Spire, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Ferrer getting loose as well. The M's up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
There's Ryan McMahon now.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Now, quick throw to first.
He's
Jones,
in there.
back in on a dive. Jones leads off first with 1 away. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Here's a 2-0. That one catches the corner for a strike. Outside, and the count is 3-1. Austin Wells on deck for the Yankees. The tying run at the plate. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Popped up. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Michael Rucker gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Jose A. Ferrer. He's been so good against lefties. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Tying run at the plate. And now 2 balls and a
that's
strike.
ball.
That's
Ball
inside. Trent Grisham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So back to the top of the order. Now here's Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 in this one. That one pulled foul. Two on, 2 outs. One and 2 now. Way inside. First and second, 2 down. The next offering misses. Full count now. Ben Rice would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Payoff pitch. Line and a base hit into right. The run scores from second, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
That's too low. Ball 1. And fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Hill.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So up next, Taylor Ward. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Oh, 1 now.
Ball.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. In the air, left field. Ramos should have this one, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
No, that's a ball. Strike one.
Hill measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Towards first. Garcia steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
That one found hard the other way. Two down, nobody on. And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Dominic Canzone.
Oh.
Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Oh.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. That one
That's
is
a ball.
upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cole Young up next for the Mariners. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Ground ball right side. Slides for the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Mariners leave 1, but they still lead at 3-2. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Elliot Ramos.
Ramos.
Ball.
That one finds the corner. Strike one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Canzone settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luis Garcia.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Popped in the air, left side. He's got it, and there's two down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose. And he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Gabe Spire gets the call from the pen. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike two.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking
That's
for.
the ball.
Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Mariners holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Takes a swing. Appeal down to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching for the
Brent Hedrick will take over here.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Leading off for the Mariners, the second baseman, Cole Young.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz preparing to come on if needed. In for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With two strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed. And you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here comes the 0-1. There's the strike, 95 of that one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
No.
Donovan in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball. High.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one finds the corner, and a count 2-1. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Comes the 2-2. And that's the strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andres Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
George Lombard Jr.
Ball
No,
one there.
that's a ball.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. One-run game, bottom 9. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Stays alive. Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Spencer Jones.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Here we
Tried
go.
to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. He went around. Quick move to first, And he's back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul ball still 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Here's a 1-1. And downstairs. The Yanks with the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering is outside. Trent Grisham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. To the right side, Young. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.